Lenny Bruce was a famous comedian in the 50s and 60s. His work wasn't always appreciated by everyone. He was even arrested several times for obscenities in his acts. Now his fight over free speech is the topic of a new play coming to the Kravis Center. Entertainment reporter T.A. Walker takes a look.
They were arresting him for words.
I have a reputation for being sort of controversial.
But he was sentenced to 4 months on Rikers Island just for words.
But you might be interested in how I became offensive.
Lenny Bruce's story of censorship is playing out in the marvelous Miss Maisel series on Amazon.
But remember, it's illegal to say it and illegal to do it within the city limits of San Francisco.
And now Lenny Bruce is the subject of a play coming to the Kravis Center starring Criminal Minds star Ronnie Marmo.
You know, Lenny Bruce, the reason he's coming up so much is because free speech is under attack, as it seems to always be on some level, but now more than ever with cancel culture and free speech.
The play is directed by Joe Mantegna of Godfather 3 fame.
You know, I think political correctness has almost gone, it's gone full circle and beyond.
You know, there's some things that obviously you can't say anymore or do or whatever, but
You know, you have great comics who are afraid to do their acts now.
I'm more of a Lenny Bruce guy. That's in prior. These are people that motivated me.
Comedian Tim Allen tells WPTV News Channel 5 how he's been handling sensitive topics.
Lately, because of the sensitivity, which bothers me, I more like to want to poke that than I did. But out of respect, I will tell people as an adult, there's some things I'm going to say that don't mean the same thing to me as they might mean to you.
I mean, I understand that there's going to be sensitivity about things in terms of how people should be treating each other and relating to each other.
But because of social media, they say,
now we're at the point now where every little thing gets examined and torn apart. You know, I'm afraid they're going to change the name of the Chicago Cubs because we're offending the Bears.
No one's listening to each other. Everyone's waiting to respond. So if I'm thinking of my next thought, how can I actually be participating in a conversation and potentially a solution?
Topics of free speech and censorship.
Promise continuity, I'll behave myself.
Ronnie and Joe are bringing their play, I'm Not a Comedian, I'm Lenny Bruce. Performances will be at the Kravis Center next weekend. T.A. Walker, WPTV, News Channel 5.